either we make some date that we say we can meet. I'm here at like after 2 or after some other, and then you can come and then we can discuss some problems. But because now it's 1:30, I want to have like some kind of conclusion of this workshop, yeah? Like of the part that I'm presenting, and then we have to discuss whether you are interested in discussing your own research or what we do on Monday or possibly even on Tuesday. There's one more thing that I want to show you. There's this paper that I included in this data folder that's probably interesting for you as well on spatial econometrics. It says there's everything included that I told you in a more statistically correct way than I did it, because for me now it was more important like to give you a feeling or impression how it's working. Okay, and so I would have had one more hour of talking, but I will spare you this. You have the slides. It's about a geographically weighted regression, so you should be able to understand everything what I wanted to tell you about geographically weighted regressions with the slides. If there are still questions, you can just ask me. I just want to conclude like the last slides of this last session, because there's some additional material that I think is quite helpful. The first text is unfortunately in German. Now this journal Methods, Data and Analysis is in English, but 2013 it was still in German. But when you like challenges, you can try to read it. But the others are in English, and making good points about space and sociology and different things you can think of. Like this Logan paper in Annual Review of Sociology. I think I even sent it to Nicola before the course. Mm-hmm. Then there's this Downey paper using geographic information systems in the American Journal of Sociology, and then there's this Downfall book about spatial analysis for social sciences. Because it's forthcoming, I only know some excerpts from it, but I think it's a pretty good book. But of course I don't have it with me, and so it's probably not so helpful for you. With R you can do a lot of things and more. So there's this website where there's a lot of things about spatial analysis in R, and everything you need to know about how to do it you can find in this book that Nicola will pass around. It's called Applied Spatial Data Analysis with R, and it's pretty good in a way that you can, there's always like some kind of theory and some kind of statistics, and then real commands, and you can follow it line by line. There's also these websites I would like to refer you to. Teach Spatial, more for teaching, but then from KISS and Population Science, and this site Spatial Analysis Online, and this is all very helpful if you want to dig deeper into this spatial statistics, spatial econometrics stuff. But I would say first think of some research questions, and then you can dig deeper, because there's a lot of different models, and when you just want to learn it because you want to learn it, then it's probably too much. So it's better to first think of a research question and then or some data, and then you can go to these websites. Okay, so as a conclusion, I give you my personal view on spatial data and spatial analysis and sociology. I think there's great potential to generate better data because of all this big data, and we have OpenStreetMaps, and we can do a lot of stuff. And this will really allow us to ask new research questions on the locations, and for example with this data on pollution and so on, this is really exciting and interesting. A lot of the time spatial statistics is more explorative. So it shows you like how it's distributed across space, but you really need strong theory about the effects of space, because otherwise, because you can't explain why it's this in this region and that in the other region. So sometimes you can just hint on differences, but you don't really know why. So it's more explorative, but it can also be interesting because you can think of reasons why there is spatial dependence, why there is spatial variation. Yeah, and so one goal could be to explain, like assess spatial autocorrelation and try to explain it away by including substantial determinants, and this can, I think, inform about the black box space. So I think for sociology, this new data and new possibilities of data, this really offers a great potential. And with spatial statistics, we really have to be careful what we are estimating, because we can estimate a lot, but we have to think about what rho and lambda and so on really mean for our research. All right, that was it. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed coming here to Kiev, and I will be around in a few more days.